Right on. Hey, and during that video, we got a subscribe from Notabot. Thank you very much. And also from Vanessa. Thank you guys for joining us. We've got some animations that will drop down during the gameplay if you want to subscribe or follow if you're not already. We're trying to improve the stream every time, and we appreciate you guys helping us test it out and making that a possibility. I see that we've got, is that not about in the chat? We got Buzz. People are using the new emotes. So I think Rog might have a graphic of the emotes. We have 3 new emotes. We are now Twitch affiliates. So we've moved up in the ranks, and we have these 3 on the side. How can I place this? We have the top one is the Decartian emote, which is Connor looking like a badass. We have Detroit, which is the second tier. And then, of course, the Deviant level of subscribers. All right, on Colorful Mess, welcome aboard. Now a deviant. Connor will have to hunt you down. The different levels of subscription are available to you, and also if you have Amazon Prime and want to subscribe, you can get a free subscription to Twitch just by clicking the link in the channel. It says free subscription with Amazon Prime, and all you do is link up your Amazon Prime account, and every month Twitch will give you 1 subscription to a different channel. So all you have to do is choose which channel you want. It can be a different channel every month. And of course, that gets you all the different perks of being a subscriber on this channel, which are you get 2 times entry into our prize drawing, which we are going to be doing today. Rog has, I wanted to, here we go. I can hold that up, I suppose. I was thinking about how can I say thank you to you guys besides literally writing thank you and signing it and sending it to you. So thank you so much for supporting the stream and for following along. We're going to do 2 drawings, one at the beginning of the stream and one at the end of the stream. And if you want to participate in the drawing, all you have to do is engage with the chat. So if you type something in, hopefully something nice, the Rogbot has a very complicated algorithm he's going to run, and your name being involved in the chat, or if you're a subscriber, very complicated. It's that
something like that.
Super technological. The subscribers get 2 times entry into the giveaway, and we will pick 1 winner at the beginning and 1 winner at the end. Right on. So this is Rog. For those of you that don't know him.
Hi guys. How you doing?
Rog is my tech support / oh, hello, welcome Unicorn Frenzy. Thank you for the follow. Where do I go so that I'm not cut off? There we go. The stream, this is our 3rd stream of Heavy Rain. So Rog has never played Heavy Rain. I played through Heavy Rain once in almost 2.5, 3 years ago when I was first cast in Detroit Become Human, because I wanted to learn about Quantic Dream and what they were doing with the way they were telling stories and how their games worked. And so I have played through this. If you have played through too, please, no spoilers. Obviously, we want it to be fun for everybody, but feel free to, if you haven't played this game, feel free to jump into the chat, and we're trying to figure out who the Origami Killer is. Simple Gazer, also a deviant. Welcome aboard. Guys, go ahead and throw those emotes into the chat if you can, and we'll see how they look. The first 2 streams of Heavy Rain, we've played all 4 of the playable characters now. Nobody's died off except for our son Jason in the opening scene. As Ethan, we have 2 kids, Jason and Sean, and Jason is tragically struck by a car. Thank you for the follow, Sophie. And Sean, our remaining son, is kidnapped by the Origami Killer. So we have 3 people looking for the Origami Killer. Thank you, Catastrophe 23. We have a FBI agent who is Norman Jaden. Thank you, Velvet. Welcome aboard. We have Ethan, the father of Sean, who's looking for his lost son, and he keeps having these strange blackouts where he can't remember where he was or what was going on. We have a private investigator who's on the case, Scott Shelby. And then we've also just met a new character, an insomniac named Madison, who has difficulty sleeping and was having some night terrors. And I'm sure we're going to learn more about her today. So this is the 3rd stream. The other 2 streams are on the channel. Oh, you're hosting. Right on. Thank you very much. So we are going to jump back into this. But before we do, we are going to draw a winner for this here postcard. So, Rod, will you run that that algorithm?
Yeah, no, I've run the algorithm. It's all up here in my robot brain, And we've selected.
Should we do a drum roll?
Yeah, I was a drummer for a long time.
Well, let's get a little drum roll. Drum roll, please, in the chat. The first winner of the signed postcard saying thank you very much for joining us on the Twitch stream is...
Participation to Absent of Color.
Absence of Color. Right on. Congratulations. Thank you very much. We will send you a whisper later to get your mailing address so that we can send this off to you in real life in the mail. And we'll draw another winner perhaps at intermission or maybe at the end of the stream. Maybe you both, because why not? I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool. Should we get into this? Let's play a little heavy rain, Rob.
Yeah, let's do it.
You guys let me know how the levels are with the game and also with the microphone.
The mic is gone. Is this... Can everyone hear you now?
Good levels on the game? Check, check.
Cool.
Can you hear me okay? Right on. Check out this motorcycle. Cool. Good levels? Right on. So this is Madison. The last time we saw her, she was having nightmares in her apartment. Couldn't get to sleep.
The atmosphere here is one of concern, as there is still no news of 10-year-old Sean Mars, who disappeared yesterday. A recent report indicates that the police...
Sean Mars, that's our kid, guys. Not this guy.
Is confirmed. He may still be alive, as the previous victims were all killed 3 to 5
Hello
days
there,
after
sweetheart. What can I do for you?
running out fast for the
I'd like a room.
investigators trying to find the child.
For you? Anything.
For ICN.
Feeling the register.
Oh, God. Seems like a safe place to seek refuge.
Madison, page 27. Single. How long will you be staying with us, Ms. Page?
I don't know yet.
Room 201. Last floor, stairs on the right, in the courtyard.
Man, that guy wrote the book on being
Thanks.
creepy.
The pleasure was all mine.
That's for sure.
Oi. I wonder what she thinks of that receptionist.
That obnoxious receptionist better not have a spare key to my room. The thought of it leaves me in a cold sweat.
So for anybody that's new to joining, we can at any time choose
Room 201.
the
Stairs on the right, last floor.
L2 trigger. Last floor, I guess that means upstairs. Just give you guys a nice little tour of the So I guess Madison can't sleep, and so she's come here to this hotel to get some rest, but it seems kind of like a sketchy place to be. 201, here we are. Ethan? Should we go over and talk to Ethan? I feel like we should. He doesn't look so hot. Last time we saw Ethan, he was completing the first trial trying to save his kid.
Sir? Are you alright? I'll call an ambulance.
No ambulance.
You're badly hurt. You need a doctor.
Please, just help me to my room. It's
Boy.
number 207.
All right. Come on, bud. Let's go. Oh, you almost made it back.
Have you got the key?
Yeah, absence of color. It's always raining this whole game. Heavily, in fact.
You're really in bad shape. You should see a doctor.
Must have one, maybe two broken ribs. It's not fatal. But it's sore as hell.
For those of you just tuning in, last time we saw Ethan, he got himself in a
Head
car
is bleeding.
crash.
It looks deep.
The origami killer challenged us to drive 5 miles against traffic in the heavy rain, and we gotta clean this guy up, I think. We completed the trial, but we flipped the car and everything caught on fire.
I should disinfect his cuts.
Good ID. What else we got? No, we want that. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff in here.
I should disinfect his cuts.
Yeah, definitely. What else have we got? So we got out of the car okay. We didn't get any burns, which is a good sign.
I'm gonna disinfect your wound. This might hurt a little. There. At least it won't get infected.
Thanks.
Right on. Yeah, I guess you can fail this scene if you're not gentle enough with him and ask you to leave the room. What else can we do for this guy? What's your deal, man?
I'll help him first and ask questions later.
All right, what else do you need?
Paracetamol painkiller. Administer in cases of intense pain.
Yeah, it's probably gonna need
Do
some
not
of that.
take more than one pill every 24 hours.
Got it, one pill.
Here. Take this. It should do you
What
some
is it?
good. It's a painkiller. It'll help reduce the pain. It says
Aptly
on the box to
named.
take one every 24 hours. I don't think it's a good idea to exceed the dose.
I can't afford to wait.
I wouldn't move around for a few days if I were you.
I'm gonna take a shower.
Alright, let me help you. I'll wait here until you come out. Let me know if you need anything.
Is she peeking on him?
Talk to me. That way I'll know if you pass out.
What's your name?
Or Madison.
Madison.
Are you staying in the hotel?
No, I live in town. I suffer from chronic insomnia. I seem to only be able to sleep in motels. Don't ask me why. Whenever I get too exhausted, I come and spend a night here.
I'm just passing through. And what else do you do, Madison? Apart from fixing up strangers.
I'm a photographer.
Oh,
Take
me too.
pictures of furniture for fashionable design magazines. And you?
Hey, RC Lee. Hey, everybody in the chat. I'm going to check back with the chat in between the scenes so that we don't interrupt the game too much, but I appreciate you guys chiming in. Alright, we gave him his privacy. I didn't need to see Ethan shower anymore. Let's see.
Thanks for staying. I feel a lot better now.
Okay. I better get going then.
You guys feel a little romance brewing between these two? What's going on?
By the way, you never told me your name.
Ethan.
Ethan, father of Sean, hunter of origami killer. All right, let's get back to these clues. So last time we got this box, presumably from the origami killer, in a locker. And inside the box are these origami figures. Each one of them has a clue, and if we follow all 5 of the clues, we get information that is going to lead us to our son, Sean, who's being held and in danger of drowning. Is that a butterfly? Oh, God. Are we prepared to suffer for our son? It's a big question. Yeah, I think there's definitely some chemistry between those two. Right on. Cool, so I see some of you guys who played the other Quantic Dream games, huh? Frostalami, you've played all of them? Have you played Omnicron too? This is Norman Jaden. He's our FBI guy. He's our, somebody said in the other chat, our 2010 Connor. And this is Blake. And the last time we saw each other, I accidentally shot a dude. I shot a suspect directly in the head. I felt guilty about it for a long time.
Sorry?
Yeah.
First time you killed
For
somebody.
shame.
It always does something to you the first time. Then you get used to it.
How do we feel about this, guys?
I'm not sure I want to get used to it. That's him.
This is our second suspect. I gotta try not to kill this one.
Miroslav Korda?
Yeah?
Lieutenant Carter Blake, I'd like to ask you some questions.
Whoa, hey.
Shit, don't just stand there, he's gonna get away!
Alright, so we gotta hunt this guy down.
Hey man, watch it, dude!
Oh! That's not gonna work on me, dude. This will. Oi. Going up. Throwing chickens at me? That's a low blow. This guy's obviously a criminal if he's throwing chickens. Okay, we can't blow this guy away though. So our second suspect of the origami killer. Or our third suspect, yeah, that's right. Hello? Are you hiding among the meat?
No way he's escaping. I'm gonna get that bastard.
Okay, maybe he escaped already.
Shit! Where'd he go? I can't see anything here.
Can I get up over this? Where's he hiding right now? I don't think he's in here. We switch on the area glasses?
Come on. Show your ugly bastard face. Damn place is full.
This time it looks like we got our origami killer.
Good work on that.
Damn, I don't know, dude. Nothing says I'm innocent like attacking a guy from the FBI in a meat closet.
Yeah, you did pretty well.
So this is Scott Shelby. We found him. Yeah, the score in this is pretty excellent. At least I didn't kill this one. Thank you. I still feel guilty. I talked to David Cage about my guilt of shooting the first guy. Right on. All right, should we wake up Scott? Let's get him back to work. Oh, by the way, if there's anybody curious, we got this new chameleon controller. Thank you if you chimed in on the which controller to get. Wake up, Scott. Get back to work, you drunk. Yeah, guys, what's your favorite detective or cop movie? Could use some good recommendations. Last time we were talking about Seven. Alright, what should we do? So we can check out all this stuff at the desk. What do we got in these drawers here? a detective badge. And a gun. It's apparently loaded and in good condition. What do we got over here? I don't know. Doesn't seem like the kind of time to have a drink. We're trying to catch the origami killer. Let's have a drink. Should we do it? Should we get him drunk on the case? Why not? Kindergarten cop, yes. Oh, our inhaler? I'm not feeling like we need our inhaler right now. Let's look at these case files. No, it's not heavy raining here in LA. It's very sunny, in fact. It's almost never raining, but when it does rain, we like it.
Except no one knows how to drive.
It's true. Happy Earth Day to everybody, by the by. Wow, so we can check out this whole office. What should we do? Should we go see if it's raining? Yep, raining. Got a lot of files in the file cabinet. Yep, everything's just as it should be. The Honorable United States Armed Forces, Scott Shelby. Here's our map. We recognize any of the places on this map, guys? Is anybody keeping a detective log as we go through here and writing down all our clues? Kind of hungry. I'm gonna have a snack. A little Chex Mix. Or a beer. I guess he's only drinking kind of guy. You want some snacks?
No, I'm good. Keep it away from the equipment.
Hey, Hickey, welcome. I think my favorite character so far in this game, Scott Shelby here, and Detective Norman Jaden. Somebody's at the door. Do we answer this right now? Do you trust this? I'll do it.
You said I could contact you if I remember anything.
I remember her. So we met her in the first scene, in a sleazy spot. All right, on Salty. That's cool that you're streaming again. Should take your coat.
Let me take your coat.
Should we offer her a drink? Why
Want
not?
a drink?
Yes, glass of water, please.
Take a seat, I'll get it.
Quick poll in the chat. Does anybody keep their glasses that low? Always keep my glasses at overhead. All right, back to reality. So this lady's son was killed by the origami killer, and we visited her in Scott's first scene to see if she would share any more information about her experience, and now she's come to see us.
I just remembered something. Maybe it's not important, but a letter arrived in the mail the morning Johnny disappeared.
A letter? What kind of a letter?
It was addressed to Johnny's father. I don't know what was inside it, but he read it and then he left. That's the last time I saw him.
And you think there's a connection between that letter and Johnny's death, is that it? You remember anything else about the letter?
Well, I don't know why, but I kept the envelope.
Alan Winter.
It was mailed in the Carnaby district. The day before Johnny disappeared. Nothing particular. Except the address.
The address?
It was typed with an old typewriter. Could be a lead, you never know.
Carnaby Corner. I think we've seen that.
Wait, I can't just sit around and do nothing while you're out there looking for the man who killed my son.
In Ethan's Nightmares, I think he's seen a sign that says Carnaby.
I want to come with you. Help you in your investigation?
She wants to come with me? That doesn't seem like a great idea, but diplomatic?
There's nothing you can do to help, Lauren. It's not a good idea. Believe me.
If you won't let me help you, I'm keeping the envelope. It's all or nothing.
It's probably dangerous.
Listen, an investigation like this is dangerous. And I don't have time to play the bodyguard.
If you guys want to jump in on the choices,
Mr. Shelby.
just shout them into the chat. And if you can get them in quick enough, we can reply. We can act as if.
I understand. It was a stupid idea. Sorry for wasting your time, Mr. Shelby.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, Carnaby Corner is where Ethan has been waking up in his blackouts.
You're really something special, Lauren. I'll give you that.
I'm just a mother. A mother who wants to find out who killed her son. Are we partners?
Good night, Tenari.
We're partners.
Partners, damn. Yeah, I'm 11. It's only sons being killed, and the fathers are getting these notes. These packages or letters. Shoeboxes full of clues. Origami. Alright, should we get into this? Let's go. So we're following the lead here. Yeah, Batman and Robin.
Stay in the car.
We're partners, remember? Wherever you go, I go. What are we doing here?
We come to see Gordy Kramer.
Kramer? The bigwig tycoon from Kramer Construction?
No, his son.
You think maybe he's the origami killer?
For now, I just have a few questions that need answers.
Should we go walk in the front door, guys? Are they gonna let us in? A pair like us? Let's get out of the rain at least. Should I knock on this door and just go right in the front door? Yeah, it looks like they're having a party in there. Gordy's house has enough room to fit everybody in the stream, yeah.
What a joint! Kramer must be loaded. What do you think he paid for all this shiny crap?
We'll discuss Kramer's decor another time.
Are we gonna be here long? This place gives me the creeps.
I'm gonna go find Gordy Kramer. You stay here till I come back. Okay?
Okay. Just let me know if you need me.
It's quite hard.
Yeah, has anybody in the chat ever been to a party like this?
It's a family chat. I'm tired.
Have you seen Gordy?
This is a rated M chat. This is a...
Careful what you wish for.
Should we have a whiskey or should we leave it alone? We're working right now. We can't have a whiskey.
Hey, Nat. You think you could help me out? Do I look like a dealer? Get out of here!
Does anybody know where Gordy is?
I haven't seen Lauren for a while.
Yeah, what?
Better see what she's up to.
I told her it was dangerous and then I left her immediately. Let's have a whiskey. Awkward not to. No?
Whiskey straight up, no ice.
You'd rather sit at home and play video games than go to a party like this? Yeah.
Are androids allowed to drink?
What's that?
I want to ask if our androids are allowed to drink. I don't think so.
Say again, my dude. I can't hear with the headphones.
Are
I can't
androids
hear.
allowed to drink?
Are androids allowed to drink? Sure, I don't see why not.
Great party, huh?
I don't know if it would do anything to them, but they could definitely have a drink.
Well, let's get better acquainted, pal. Oh, you're my kind of guy. I like you. My friend. Maybe this job does have its perks. Now I got me a new friend.
Alright, let's go talk to these two guys in the suits, huh? Should we check in with Lauren first? I feel like we need to ask her what's going on.
You okay?
I really don't like this place. Did you find out anything? I want to get out of here.
Not yet. But he's a hard man to meet. But I'm going back in. Hang tight.
Alright, this guy dancing with a pillar on his own.
Hi, I'm looking for Gordy. You know where he is?
I saw him a while back. You'll be lucky to see him. He rarely hangs out down here with his guests.
Oh, really? Why bother throwing a party then?
Why don't you ask him?
I'm looking for Gordy. Have you seen him?
Nah, everybody at this party is not trying to help me. Get out of my way, dude. Alright. Yeah, everybody here is too messed up to be any use.
Who else can you not talking to?
Maybe these guys in the back here. I just wanted to, you know, see what my options were. Can I go out there with them? Yeah. It's fun to explore the environments, you know, and see what gives. Hey, excuse me, sir. While you're stretching your back.
Okay, gotta find Gordy Kramer.
Yeah, definitely gotta find Gordy Kramer. We jump in the pool. these guys outside aren't any use to me. Yeah, the bodyguards would have kicked me a long time ago. Are those the bouncers? Those guys out in the backyard? They don't really present themselves as an option. Let's see. No, that dude. Oh, I see. There's a guy in there by the pillar.
Yeah, they're off to the side over there.
To the left?
Yeah.
Oh, I see
that
it.
little
Yeah.
passage over there in the corner.
Got it. Yeah, this looks like a shady spot. How do we present ourselves? As a detective? Ask for Gordy straight up or just ask to pass through? This is a non-time one, so we can get people in the chat to chime in.
Yeah, everyone chime in.
We can do X, we can do 0. If you want to do square, type S. And if you want to do triangle, when there is a triangle, hit T. Be honest and just say I'm a detective? I don't know. I feel like everybody here would throw a detective right out. X, let's talk to Gordy.
Yeah, I feel like Gordy's the most popular response.
Alright, it went through the wrong algorithm. It's how it's going to be.
Hi, I'd like to see Gordy.
Gordy isn't seeing anyone. Beat it.
Or should we be persistent, aggressive? We try to buy him? Mrs. Ghosty says be persistent.
Look, you just tell him that Scott Shelby wants to speak to him. Okay?
You're starting to piss me off, man. Now beat it before I get angry.
We're going to have to come up with another way to get in there, I
I want
think.
to see Gordy Kramer. I'm gonna have to go about it some other way.
Q Lauren. Hey Lauren, are you busy?
So, did you find Gordy?
He's upstairs. He's got 2 goons blocking the way.
You want me to handle them?
Handle him. Do we want her to handle him? Yeah, I think we do.
Hey, what are you gonna do? Knock him out with a pair of high heels?
Leave it to me. Just be ready to go as soon as they leave the stairs.
All right, Lauren, let's see what you got.
Wait, Lauren.
Oh, that'll get him. If you ever need to get past anybody, you just kind of dance up on them, bro.
This is how I get into parties. It's less effective. Much less effective.
Oh, shit. She just pass out? Creating a diversion. I don't even know her. I've never seen her before in my life. Someone should call a doctor. See ya. Nice.
Miss, are you all right?
Hey, wake up.
Good work, Lauren.
Shit. Another one's gonna OD on the dance floor.
All right, Gordy. We got some questions for you. Should we check on Lauren? She's still down there? She can take care of herself, I think.
I think everyone's in agreement that those aren't very good bodyguards.
Yeah, no, those guys are easily duped. Should we just walk right up to Gordy right here?
Mr. Kramer?
This is the best part.
Introduce ourselves? Sure.
My name is Scott Shelby. I'm a private detective. I'm investigating the case of the origami killer. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
He just loves this animation. He's He's having a giant party and he's upstairs watching Chicken Run. Let's be persistent.
I'd like to know exactly what happened to little Joseph Brown.
Beat it. You hear me? Get the hell out of here.
What do you want?
Want to be factual or accusing? Factual. If it's an android.
A witness saw little Joseph Brown get in the back of your limousine. That was the last time anybody ever saw him. Now, I know you've been arrested and interrogated until your father made a little phone call and the file was closed. I'd like to hear your version of the facts.
The kid was lost. I just offered to drive him home. The police arrived, I explained the misunderstanding, and I was released. End of story. Nothing to get excited about, right?
Are we aggressive? I mean, it seems kind of...
Okay, so you're a good Samaritan taking kids home who happen to get lost right next to your limousine?
Yeah,
Be
right.
a nice guy and tell me something I can't believe.
Punch him.
Very well.
Absence of color, I can't punch him just yet.
I'm the origami killer.
Yeah.
I get my victims into my car. I drown them in rainwater. Then I dump them on a wasteland with an origami figure in one hand and an orchid on their chest.
Is this guy admitting that he's the origami killer right now?
I'm bored, Mr. Shelby. And it's a creative and entertaining way of having fun. Is that good enough for you? Or do you want more? This interview is over.
Get rid of this clown.
No.
It's a dangerous game you're playing, Kramer.
Do you know who my father is? He only has to lift one finger and you won't wake up tomorrow morning. You're the one that should be afraid, Mr. Shelby, not me.
He just goes, sit down, watch the rest of his movie. Like nothing ever happened. That guy's nuts. But I don't think he's the origami killer. What about you guys? Is there anybody in the chat that thinks we need to keep following on this guy? Because if I was the origami killer, I don't think I'd just tell people straight out.
Doesn't really seem the style.
No. The origami killer is much more mysterious. Finish him. Back to the chicken. Yeah, Gordon is extra creepy in Fame. Let's catch up with this. Ooh, on the floor. That's cool, emo.
Everyone really likes music though. That's
Yeah, the music in this is pretty epic, very cinematic. There's a video I've got up on the Twitch channel. You guys can check out the composers from the three different composers for the three different protagonists from Detroit Become Human. Yeah, that Gordy's just super creepy. I'm glad we're done. I hope we're done with that guy. Nice. Cool, let's get back into it. So my guess is this is the second of the 5 trials that we're up against. This place looks safe. Come on. Nah, it's stuck. Too big for us. I have to find another way in. Wow. Alright, we definitely want to go in that building with the butterfly on it. Is there a door down here? Just walking towards all these electrical resistors in the rain. Here we go.
Everyone in the chat here just realized this game's 8 years old and they're all freaking out.
Yeah, this game's from 2010. This game is from 2010, originally for the PlayStation 3.
You old yet?
Yo, 8 years ago?
Yeah.
Who in the chat played this game when it first came out? Alright. How do we get in there? Yeah, if this is what they were doing 8 years ago, I cannot wait to see what they've done with Detroit Become Human. We have a video we're going to screen at a little intermission break that has a lot to do with the tech of how they've put this all together, so we'll show you guys some of the considerations when they were building for the performance capture. Alright. So, the butterfly.
The butterfly on the door. That's where I need to get to.
What do you think, guys? What do we want to know before we go in here?
Now where am I supposed to go? There must be a clue or something.
I think the clue is the giant butterfly.
It might be a trap. I'd better be careful.
Alright. The power plant. What do we know about
This is the old Big O power station. I thought it was abandoned.
Should we go in? This is where we want to go? Oh, man.
That's spooky in here.
Yeah, right? Let's check it out first. Let's see if there's anywhere else we can go. Oh, man. Looks like we're going in there. Go. Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. Matches. Just playing with matches at a power plant. Should we strike one up? Seems super safe. Let's go in there.
it.
You don't like this?
No.
Rog, we are trying to... I gotta look this way because your videos... Can you, Where are you, Rog?
I don't know. I don't know.
You're over here, but you're also to my left.
It's slightly crossed. Well,
Rog.
Yes.
If we don't go in there...
Yeah.
We're not gonna save our son, which means that we're a failure as father. And we already have one son who's been hit by a car, and I don't really think we have any options. So...
Okay.
Is there anybody in the chat that agrees that we should not go down this tunnel, or is everybody on board? Because I'm pretty positive we have to go in here if we're going to save our son. Yeah, we're super safe.
I'm going to assume that
We're gonna have
chat
to.
aren't cowards like me.
No. We're going in here.
Yeah.
We'll go nice and slow.
Yeah, I'm 11-11 once. Save the boy. Right.
Yeah, we got to save the boy.
Oh, shit. You know what? Drop this.
Cool. All right. So we're going to get in here. If anybody's having trouble with the stream, you should be able to hit just refresh and it'll go bring us back. Crawling through this tunnel. What is this? Somebody's put glass in this tunnel? That didn't just show up, Rog.
Glass. Broken glass. Sharp as a razor. Impossible to go back. I'm gonna have to crawl through it, slowly, so I don't tear up my arms.
Oh, God. Alright. Which way are we going? Right or left?
Yeah, what direction you guys want to go?
Let's make a match.
The match flame. It indicates where the fresh air comes from. All I have to do is follow the wind.
Okay.
Is right.
Go to the right?
Yeah.
We want to follow the wind? Where the wind came from? Or where the wind's going? Strike another match. Ugh. Spoiler, not really a spoiler, but FY for anybody that... Okay, so the wind is blowing to the right. Does
Everyone wants to go right.
Everyone wants me to go to the right? Alright,
Yeah.
and then we're going to the right. Whether you're correct or not, we're going to the right.
Did they ever steer you wrong?
No, they would not.
Some of you might.
It's not... Let me turn it here. We gotta turn it all the way around. Are we going to the right? The last time I played this game, which was like 3 years ago, I did not make it out of this tunnel. I just passed out. I'm a little confused by that animation. I'm not sure if we went the way they wanted me to go or not. There's less glass this way.
It's getting tense, I can't watch it.
That's where we came in. Oh, we gotta crawl through that glass again? I'm claustrophobic just, like... Oh, man. Alright, so we are going to the actual right up here. Nice and slow so we don't cut ourselves up.
You went back there, didn't you there?
I did, but now we're going to the right. I feel like I need to go slower or we're gonna get all chopped up. This would be so gruesome to have to crawl over glass.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Alright, we have to go right because of the sparks, but should we strike a match and see?
What direction do people think we should go now?
Let's see. Alright, we're going to the left. Following this logic, we're gonna follow where the wind is blowing. I gotta stop burning my hand and looking at the chat. Alright, we're going to the left. Cool. Oh man, he's shredded by this point. Alright, we got another passageway here. Let's check it out. Strike another match. I'm going to the left again, guys.
Yeah, they said left.
Alright. I know, I'm trying to do this slow so we don't get all cut up, but I don't want to, Is there a time element where we're gonna... Hope we don't run out of matches. I think that's what happened to me last time. Alright, we're going right again?
Yeah. Got an insane telling us to go right.
Alright, I see some red coming around the corners. That must be around the edges of the frame. If I go too fast, looks like my vision gets all red. We're almost out of this. Yes, alright. I have not made it past that. Last time I just got stabbed to death. Get up, get up, get up. Not to death, but I got stabbed to failure. Oh, good. A smaller hole to go down.
Nope.
Okay, we don't have to go in there? Do we have any other options besides getting in that little tiny thing? Okay, thanks, Buzz. I appreciate the congrats. Yeah, I don't think you can die during that trial, but you definitely can pass out to the point that you can't complete it. And the first time I played this, I did not. I got totally lost in there. It was very frustrating. All right. We're gonna go down on a little slide. Here we go. Oh, with all that glass in this. Oh, shit. Get up, dude. This is nowhere to be laying around.
Everyone did have a lot of fun going down that slide.
You had a lot of fun going down the slide? Good. I'm glad that this is fun for you guys, but for Ethan, it's clearly misery. It's fun for me, though. Whoa. Looks like another maze. Okay. Do not touch for fear of electrocution, obviously. I guess we're just gonna jump down there and get to it, huh? Do we have any other options, or we gotta just jump over the edge? Okay, so we got a door labeled coward. Maybe we should take it. Is anybody here a coward? What's the general consensus on taking this door labeled coward? I think to me that means we're gonna fail the trial if we go out there.
No one.
Don't do it. Nobody wants to do it. Can androids be electrocuted? Sure. You could overrun their circuits. All right. So we're not gonna do that. Let's see what other angles we can get. Can we? What do you think? Analysis, maybe?
Better have a good look at each one of those condensers. If I choose the right route, I'll have a better chance of coming through this in one piece.
All right.
I didn't come this far to give up now. I've got to go all the way if I want to
That's
save
right.
Sean.
We're not giving up. All right, so we can hit X and start to go over that condenser. Is that the way we want to go? Seems like a starting place because it's not as electrified. This is where it's really important to know your right from your left, Rod. Could be life or death. All right. I think I like this overhead view better. Let's go in here. All right. Do I want to keep going straight ahead? Trying to get to that butterfly? Which ones look like they don't have as much sparkage? I think we want to go to the left, to this way. Does this one look down compared to the other ones? That looks less dangerous. Let's go for it, right? Because that's gonna zap me. This way, circle. Let's go circle way. No, it's back where we came from. Triangle way? What do you think, guys? Triangle? I'm kind of feeling like we gotta go to the triangle. Yeah, the left seems safer. Let's go for it. Nice, nicely done. Not electrocuted. Let's look at our options. That one's definitely down. These three are all going crazy. We want to go this way.
They're over the same triangle.
Yeah, we went triangle. I think we want to go R1 here, right?
Yeah, R1.
Thank you guys for the help on this maze here. Ooh. That's not good. Let's do that again without screwing it up. Yo, we're pulsing red. Can't screw this up. Alright, scoot under there. Nice, guys. Cool. Are we getting closer, I hope? We're not getting further from the... Alright, square. Just came from there. Circle or square? I don't know. This looks like a square or circle. I mean, circles, but that's not really getting us any closer to where we want to go.
Everyone's pretty mixed about this.
Pretty mixed. Let's try square. Oh god. Nah.
Alright.
Because we want to go towards... Let's look at the overhead. We're trying to get to that butterfly, obviously. We came up the side. No, we came the second one over. Because the one that's closer to that butterfly, the one that's like... You see that little bench there, Rod?
Yeah.
This bench, I mean, that looks really clear there. But we're over here. I feel like we might need to backtrack. Because can we go through that? You know what I mean? Like, that looks like a clear path.
It doesn't. Yeah, I don't think you can keep going. I think you gotta.
I think we gotta go back, guys.
Yeah, you gotta go back one. And then.
Yeah. Our pain meter is high. It's the red is encroaching the corners of the screen. Okay. Yeah, I think we want to go straight towards that butterfly. R1 again. Just gonna lay under it. Okay, cool. We're almost there. One more. I think this last one should be alright.
I can smell burning. Is it me?
Maybe it is, dude.
Close.
We can just jump through it. Nice.
It's a lot of that.
Yeah, for a sad dad, that's a lot of gymnastics.
You ever do gymnastics? For some reason, Brian, I had to see you do gymnastics.
Yeah, man. Bride is on fire. Yes! Appreciate the support. We got another memory card, which means we got another clue. Oh shit. Sean is up to his neck in water right now. We need more. We are some percentage into this, but we do not have enough information to find him. Save the boy. Hashtag save the boy, indeed. Yeah, that was intense. Random viewer 23. Oh, man. Trial completed. Whoa. Thank you for your help on that. Yeah, back to Madison who can stitch us back together again. Thanks, Buzz. Yeah, that's intense. That is one of the directions that we got on Detroit Become Human many times. David Cage would tell us, more tension, intense. So he's all about it. I don't know if you've noticed, but these games are a little high stakes. Little... Alright. Oh, Madison's just kind of creeping around outside 207 again? Trying to find love in all the wrong places? She just can't sleep.
Oh my god.
Ethan? Oh, dude. Get up, man. Thought he was in rough shape last time we saw him. Hey, Lightning Panda, I can't wait for Detroit either. We got 33 days, guys. 33.
Ethan, can you hear me?
The hype is real. Alright, Ethan, we gotta snap him out of this. What do we do? Splash some water on him? No, we're gonna need to... I shouldn't have walked away from him. Ethan, my dude.
Calm down, girl.
Yeah, calm
There
down.
must be something I can do to help him. You've got a hell of a fever. Are those burn marks on your chest?
Fever, burn marks. What else we gotta do?
I'm gonna have to get your clothes off to disinfect those wounds.
Alright. We'll go to this fully stocked hospital medical cabinet in the motel. I'll be right back, dude.
I'm no doctor, but I'll do what I can.
Alright, where should we start with this? Guess we gotta disinfect first. Yeah, I think we got out of that relatively unscathed. I mean, we definitely got some burns, but he could look a lot worse.
Let's disinfect
Oh,
this.
shit.
Not terribly good for burns.
Oops. Put it on his arm, maybe? Oh, that hurts so bad, I know.
Your wounds are disinfected.
Alright, ointment for the burns.
That should ease the pain.
Let's give him some medicine for this pain before we bandage him up. Anti-fever or painkiller? Or all? I mean, he kind of needs all of this shit, except for the sleeping pills. Yeah, I don't know, Winter. It's good to see you, though. Welcome. You may have been here the whole time. I'm sorry if I missed you. Yeah, we got to give him some, maybe some medicine? Or some bandages. He definitely needs some bandaging. Let's wrap up his arm, I think. All right. I want to try to help him up right now. What are we going to do with him? Make him... He just probably doesn't need a shower if he's all burned up. I got to bandage his burns.
That's all I can do. How do you feel? Ethan? He's unconscious.
Now I'll just have to wait. And hope he wakes up.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. This is... I'm glad I've never had to nurse somebody with bad burns like that before. You guys think he's gonna make it? I feel like we've done all we can do to... We didn't give him any medicine, but I'm not really sure I'm qualified. How's the old Ben doing? If you guys want to give him a shout out, I feel like he's feeling a little better. Benjamin Deibling is the shooting director on Detroit Become Human. You can reach him at The Old Ben on Twitter. I think Notabot can throw up a link to his profile if you guys want to tell him that you're excited for the game to be released. They are working hard at Quantic Dream to bring it over the finish line, so feel free to send him a message and tell him that you are excited for the game.
I've been better.
Because I know he'd like to hear from you.
Was I out for long?
About 3 hours.
About 3 hours while your son is potentially drowning. Get up, dude.
Why the guardian angel act? You don't even know me.
No choice or memory? I don't know what the memory is. I had no choice.
You didn't really leave me any choice. I couldn't just leave you like that.
You said you were here because you're an insomniac?
Should we tell the truth right now? I feel like we should.
I've been going through a bit of a tough patch the last few months. It's the kind
Hey
of
Alex,
stuff you
no,
never
I don't know
forget.
the actor who plays Sam Shelby, but that's...
I do what I can to live with
I
it,
bet that's
but,
up on IMDb, but I've never met him,
It's
no.
not easy.
What should we do here, guys? Chime in if you want. Danger.
You seem to lead a dangerous life.
It's not the one I chose.
Are we sorry? Or do we have a hypothesis? I think we might know something.
You mixed up with the mafia? Owe someone money? Something like that?
Listen, I'm truly grateful for your help, but for your own sake, I think it's better if you don't ask any questions.
Should we leave or should we stay to help?
Right. I'm gonna go.
All right.
Take care.
We can't really be hanging around with her too much because we have some business to get back to. This box. Are you prepared to make a sacrifice to save your son? 9711 Marble Street. Or are we gonna have to sacrifice?
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't do it.
Back to Norman.
I've got nothing to do with that business. I never killed
Oh
nobody.
no! Then why did you run away when they came to question you?
I already told you I forgot to report to my parole officer. I didn't want to go back to prison. When I saw the cops, I just bolted. I wasn't thinking straight.
We checked out his statement. He has an alibi for at least 3 of the murders.
Oh, this guy's got an alibi?
Perfect fit.
Shit!
We're not getting any closer.
Ash? Okay. Sean Mars's mother's here. She'd like to speak with you.
Sean Mars's mother is here. That's Grace. Grace is Ethan's ex-wife, I
The
think.
middle of the night. It was pouring down. Ethan came home completely drenched at about 3. I asked him where he'd been. He spoke about drowning, the rain. He didn't make any sense.
Whoa.
There may be no connection, but the next day there was that announcement about another victim of the origami killer. Find my son.
Wait, does Grace think that maybe Ethan is the origami killer? That would be twisted. If he's been having these blackouts.
Carter Blake. This is Agent Norman Jaden of the FBI. According to our
Alright, why don't we take a
information, Mars is
quick,
one of your patients. We'd like to ask
take a
you
quick
few
intermission
questions
break
about
after this
I'm
chapter
sorry,
here.
that's impossible.
I beg your pardon?
I'm bound by an oath of secrecy. Under no circumstances may I discuss my patients.
My job
This is the
to find
psychiatrist
Sean
that Ethan's
Mars
gone to meet.
alive, and I don't give a damn about any bullshit oath.
How should we play this? We reason with him?
It's your duty to inform the police if you suspect one of your patients, Doctor.
I'm sorry, I can't help you. And now I must ask you to leave.
You need to cooperate.
Good
For your
cop,
own
bad
sake.
cop. If you guys were cops, would you be good cops or would you be bad cops?
Sean Mars's life may depend on what you know. Tell us what you know, Doctor.
Are you threatening me?
I'm just giving you some free advice, Doc. I suggest you take it.
Should we try to convince him or blame him?
I am going to call the police and make a complaint about your behavior.
Doctor, you are really pushing my button.
Looks like we got a lot of
Only
good
got me
cops in the room.
Saving that kid's life. So you're gonna be a good
11-11.
But I want to
Bad
know
cop.
where I am really
11-11
gonna
bad
lose
cop.
my temper.
Alright, I'll try to convince him.
I know you don't want to.
Let go of me.
If you know anything, you must tell us, Doctor.
You have no right.
Bad cop for life. I think I would try to be the good cop, but... Whoa, hey man. Blake, we've already done this.
Come on, Doc.
We've gone too far once before.
Thanks for the cheers, Mr. Purple.
Yo, thank you for the cheers. Yo, we should... I gotta intervene here.
What's up with you, Norm? How you getting cold feet? You don't like to get your hands dirty, huh? I thought you wanted to save that kid.
I want to save Sean Mars just as much as you do, but that doesn't give me the freedom to do what the hell I like, so you're gonna stop this shit right now!
I'll get you for this, Jaden. Don't worry. I will not forget.
Ethan Mars has had psychological problems since his first son died. Feels responsible for his death. Sort of morbid neurosis. He is haunted by visions of drowning bodies. A few weeks ago, after one of our usual sessions, I found this on the floor. It must have fallen out of his pocket.
We'll take that. All right, guys. We had to intervene there because this Blake guy has... This Blake guy's kind of been making me worried about where our investigation is going. I mean, yes, my version of Norman, you know... Oh, there you are. Now you're in the right corner.
Yep.
Hey, Rog.
Hey.
Yeah, so our Norman accidentally shot our last suspect, so I couldn't let this... couldn't let that go too far. So guys, what we're going to do is we have a quick video that is on the technology from Detroit Become Human, and we're going to play that like a 4-minute intermission break. And when we come back from that, we are going to do the drawing for the for another one of the cards. And I think we'll do 3 today. So we'll do 1 at intermission, and then we'll do 1 again at the end of the stream. So if anybody wants to... that surprises Rog. But we can do it. We have the resources. And I'm just very grateful for you guys being on the stream. So happy to send these out to say thank you. The way to enter, if you're new to the stream, just say something into the chat. And Rog is keeping a detailed list of everybody who participates in the chat, and then we're going to shuffle them up and draw a winner right when we come back from this video. The winner, of course, will receive a signed postcard from yours truly, sent to you in real life, because we all get plenty of notifications on Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook, but sometimes it's nice to get real mail in your mailbox. So if you want to jump in, please feel free to do so. Subscribers are going to get double the entry, so if you want to subscribe, you can use your Amazon Prime link to get a free subscription to the channel. And we have some new emotes, which I think Rod can throw up on there. We have a Deviant, we have a Connor emote, a Detroit emote, and a Deviant emote. So if anybody's got those and wants to throw them into the chat, feel free.
Also, thank you to the first 4 subscribers that we had. We didn't get a chance to thank you all.
Yeah, so our original 4 subscribers from our very first stream, Awinar, Lightning Panda 98, Buzz, and Teneri. So thank you guys for subscribing, and thank you all for following along. We're going to take a 4-minute, 50-second break for a little video clip from IGN on the tech, and then we'll come back with a Q&A real quick on anything you guys have to ask. So if you have questions, type them into the chat during the video. Cool. See you in a suit.
See ya.
Well, Quantic Dream is a special studio in that way that we are fascinated by narrative and emotions and games, but at the same time we develop technologies for 21 years since we started. And for each game we develop a new engine. We want to push the technology as far as we can. And Detroit was so demanding regarding the scenes that we wanted to create that it really forced us to push the envelope in pretty much all aspects of the technology.
You get to video games and you have to build a relationship with the 3D engine team. They're the guys that turn your vision into a reality. Basically, in video games, nothing exists until they build it.
Alors cette salle, c'est la salle de mocap. C'est la salle où tout se déroule. C'est une salle qui est très importante puisque c'est vraiment là où tous les acteurs sont capturés, exécutent leurs performances. Il faut quand même bien se rendre compte qu'autour de nous, cette salle elle est totalement vide. Il n'y a pas de chaises, il n'y a pas de murs et c'est vraiment un challenge pour les acteurs puisqu'en fait ils doivent s'imaginer les décors 3D dans lesquels ils vont être amenés à jouer sans les avoir autour d'eux. Une fois que nous avons choisi les acteurs, nous les scannons afin d'avoir tout simplement leur double digital, c'est-à-dire que nous scannons leur visage, leurs mains, tous les détails qui constituent leur morphologie.
We redesign entirely our system of performance capture, which is how we capture actors, their face, their voice. We have a system that is absolutely non-intrusive. We use very small markers, so there's no backpack, no helmet, no lamp, nothing. It's just the actor with markers.
Le but en fait de la motion capture, c'est de récupérer au maximum le mouvement des acteurs, que ce soit les mouvements du corps ou les mouvements du facial. On fait de la performance capture, c'est-à-dire qu'on capture à la fois le corps et le visage, et à partir de là, ça nous permet de retranscrire le plus fidèlement possible tout cet acting de l'acteur sur les personnages du jeu.
3D engine team, they're the guys that build the software that generates the images that you see 30 times a second. And you look at the CG world where it takes them 5 to 10 hours to render a single frame, and here we're doing it 30 times a second. It's just amazing.
Travailler sur PS4 Pro, ça a été du bonheur, parce que tout simplement c'est une très très belle console, avec vraiment une possibilité de travailler le visuel. On a notre propre moteur, donc déjà ce moteur il est très performant. Il est vraiment dédié à cette console, c'est-à-dire un rendu réaliste avec un rendu de lumière réaliste et une restitution de la lumière réaliste sur les matériaux. Mais surtout ce que ça nous a permis de faire, c'est de sortir un jeu qui est en 4K natif. Ça c'est vraiment génial parce que pour l'image, le piqué d'image c'est vraiment quelque chose qui est incroyable.
PlayStation 4 Pro allowed us really to get a really high res and get very precise rendering with still a very high frame rate. So that was really what we wanted to achieve with this platform that would have not been possible before. We worked very hard on what we call the depth of field, which is what is blurry in a shot. People are very familiar with that, and actually we did that because of Mark Cerny. He came when we did this first demo Mark Cerny is, of course, the man behind the PlayStation. He came and he said, your engine looks good. It's too bad that your depth of field is not as good as it could be. And then we were so upset when he left. We talked together and said, what are we doing with the depth of field? We need to fix that. And the team worked very hard and they found an incredible solution. Of course, that's just the technical and the visuals. Visuals is not everything in the game. What we had to develop is brand new tools in order to create these crazy branches in the narrative, make sure that we could track all the variables, that we could debug any issues, and there were plenty of issues that we had to fix, as you can imagine. I could talk about technology for hours, but I think that's it.
Hey, welcome back. Cool. So we are going to, that was the video from IGN, of course, which has been doing a bunch of really cool behind the scenes interviews and clips. So if you guys want to check them out on the channel, they're also up on my page. I think there's about 4 or 5 of them now. So if anybody else wants to chime in to win, go ahead and enter something into the chat. And we will draw the winner at the end of this brief little Q&A session. So, Rog, what questions do we have?
Well, stop all the presses. There have been quite a few demands.
Demands?
Yeah, beginning with RC Lee. She kind of started it, Sorgi. And they really want you to say it. So I figured we stop things for a second. And,
to say that right there?
Yeah, the thing that's on the screen. My name is
Connor. This is our Twitch. Does that do?
Yeah, I think.
How's that? Have we done it? I feel like that worked out okay. So what do we have as far as questions? What do you guys think of that video? I see that Marcus is so hot, which is the case. That's Jesse Williams, who's the actor who plays Marcus.
Rye Hickey asked earlier, have you met any of the Heavy Rain actors before?
Good question. I don't think I've met any of the leads in Heavy Rain, but I can say, and I think there might be some super fans of Quantic Dream in the chat that would know the answer to this, I can say that I've met actors from Beyond Two Souls because they were in Detroit Become Human. Does anybody know who those are? I'm curious if anybody in the chat is familiar enough with the cast of these two games. There's definitely actors from Beyond Two Souls in Detroit Become Human. I don't know for sure about Heavy Rain. No, it's not Ellen Page. 93, thank you very much. I'm flattered. And Rog, of course, very handsome on the stream.
1111 was asking about the coin trick.
Oh, the coin trick. Yeah, so we definitely did record the performance capture for the coin trick. That's actually me doing all of those motions for the coin trick in the elevator. However, there was no coin. So, hate to break it to you, but I can't do that outside of the imaginary world. But I can nail it. I mean, when it comes to not having an actual quarter and flipping it, I can spin it on my finger like this, pop it up, throw it over here.
You realize it's live and I can't post in any effects, right?
Frog, you told me that you were going to CGI or something a quarter as we did that. No. Yeah. We do all of the animations, but of course a lot of times there's not actually the prop with us. So they're able to do a little bit of, magic in the edit. There's also a lot of other things that are not there, like everything else. So pretty much all of the environment when we're filming is not there. Sometimes we have very crude props. We have tables that have holes in them so that they can see the markers on our suit through them. Most of the props are cardboard. So if I was going to drink out of a cup in a scene, I can't use this cup because it's reflective. And I guess they're infrared cameras that are all around the grid would pick up the reflection on this cup. And because of that, you can't tell where the markers are. It confuses the computer, so we have to use cardboard, everything. So there's like one cardboard circle or cylinder that says, this is a mug, this is a jug, this is a cup. You can see the harness there. This is a harness that they use so that the suit stays like where my skin would be, and then the harness can be, I think that's Clancy holding me there, Clancy Brown, who plays Hank. You can see the markers on my face. There's 86 of these markers on the face and then on the suit. And the suit ones are larger. There's a bigger space on the grid that can record the motion. And then the closer and more detailed center part of the grid can pick up these very fine markers on your face. And they're not actually glowing like they do in this picture. That's with a flash. So they're reflective, like the material you have on running sneakers or on your bike, so they don't get hit by a car at night. And the markers, no, they're not. Let's see. Is it Terran? The markers aren't itchy, but sometimes you feel them, especially the ones on your eyes, or they'll fall off, and so they'll have to stop a take, go back to the top, put the markers back. Especially when you're running, or if you're sweating, or if you're crying, if there's a lot of movement in the scene, the markers are more likely to fall off your face, and so they have to replace them. What year did I start to perform Connor? 2 years ago in March, so 2016. So I auditioned several times, many times, in fact, before, and we started shooting in March of 2 years ago, and filmed in segments with other actors throughout the last 2 years.
Did you make any new friends during the game?
I made a lot of new friends. Everybody at Quantic Dream was really, really cool, and some of them are coming to my wedding. In fact, we are. It's a really it's a really specific kind of work to be doing, so everybody's very excited about it. And the men and women that I worked with at Quantic Dream were absolutely awesome. They have the animators are on set, looking at the motion capture input. The facial animation is a whole separate setup than the physical markers that say where your joints are that move your body. The game designers are there, the level designers are there, depending on which scenes that we're shooting and which levels or chapters they take place in the game. The individual designer of those levels is there. David Cage is, of course, always there, and you have the lead writer, Adam Williams, Benjamin Deibling, who's the shooting director and does all the mocap and the stunts, is always on set. You have a props team and a set team that's helping. Say if we are filming in a car, they'll have a crude outline of the car, and then they'll have to know between block A5 and A7 is the driveway, and then everything over there is the lawn, so that you know where you're walking, even though you have no real environment. I mean, sometimes the set is just a couple of sandbags on the ground, so they know which way to go. Do I remember my weirdest line? No. I think the testing the blue blood in your mouth is a little weird. But there's so many lines.
Can you answer about yourself?
No. There's some things I just can't answer about because, I signed an NDA and they said, don't you tell anybody.
But that will be different when the game comes out.
Oh yeah, once the game is out, on the stream, expect me to tell you absolutely everything I possibly can. But in the meantime, I have to respect, Sony and PlayStation and Quantic Dream. They've been working on this game for a lot longer than I have, so I don't want to ruin anything, give anything away. Get Quantic Dream to animate the wedding. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe they can add in some really cool background effects and some explosions. Let's see. So last time on the chat, we asked some questions from the Twitch stream for David Cage. I went to go have dinner with David. This is a photo of us at a Detroit mural. And he was obviously in Los Angeles to do some press for Detroit Become Human. And you guys had some questions for him. So I took your questions from Twitch and asked him over dinner. And he was very honored to get your questions, and let's pull them up on the screen here. The first one was from InFame47 asking David Cage his favorite Android movie, to which of course he replied Blade Runner. Hard to say no to that one, and you can read the whole quote there up on the screen. But
where else might they be able to find these little frames, by the way, Bryan?
Yeah, so all of these questions and answers are up on my Instagram, which is at Bryan Dechart. You guys can follow me on Instagram or Twitter, just at my name.
This is where I live when there's things up on the screen, guys, by the way. Nice. So the second question we've got.
Oh yeah, we asked David Cage what kind of games does he play during his off time. This is from Derek. Derek, who works with Sony PlayStation at a lot of the conventions. Derek, it's always good to have you in the chat. And the general consensus from David was that he plays most games so that he can understand them and analyze them, but not necessarily for fun. And for fun, he likes to play a famous soccer game, which he won't name, but I bet you can guess what it is. And also a famous card game that I think you might be able to guess what it is. And then most of all, he says he enjoys playing indie games because there's a lot of really cool stuff going on in indie gaming right now. So if you guys have any favorite indie games, I would love the recommendations to check them out, because as well as all the big AAA exclusives and things, I would love to know what are smaller developers making? What are people doing that's like the cutting edge of this?
Cool. Question 3.
Question number 3 was from Blue Rabbit, asking if David Cage ever plays his own games. And he effectively said that once the game comes out, they don't play it anymore. He's played it so many times, and there's so many different permeations of what can happen in the storyline, that once they're done troubleshooting it and putting it all together and releasing it out into the world, he's done playing it because, as he says here in the quote, it's impossible for them to make any more fixes to the game, so all he would see is the little pieces he'd wanted to change or improve upon, and it would just be too painful to play through the game again. But at this point, I think David Cage has probably played Detroit Become Human more times than anyone could ever handle.
Brian, just a little kind of follow-up question with that. Yeah. You watch your own work in movies and TV a lot when you're in them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I watch it. I don't know. I used to be kind of superstitious about it, where I would be worried, it's strange because you do something and then it's like burying it in a time capsule, right? So I worked on Detroit Become Human for 2 years, put a lot of my heart and soul into it, and then it's now top secret and hidden and I can't mention anything about it. So for me, it's really about opening it back up again on the other side to see all the animation they've been doing, all the environments. For me, it's more about getting to see how the whole thing has come to life and be finalized than it is really watching specifically Connor. And I'm most excited about playing through Kara and Marcus's storylines because I don't know anything really. I know some parts about their storyline, but I don't know as intimately as I know with Connor. This decision will have this outcome, this decision will do this.
Cool. One more question there.
Yeah, so the next question is also from Infame47, asking David Cage, how hard does the controller shake? The controller shakes in Heavy Rain during these tense moments, and was asking if it's shaking also in Detroit Become Human, and David laughed very happily when I asked him this question and said, it shakes even more. So if you're looking for some drama and some tension and some intense, high-stakes action, Detroit Become Human has got that for you.
Cool. And the last question here.
It's not really a question so much, but it's just that a lot of people in the stream wanted to just tell David Cage thank you. And so I forwarded that to him. He was happy to hear it, and he returns the thank you, saying thanks to everybody who's supporting, because you're the reason why he makes games. And, honestly, I feel the same way when it comes to doing this stream or with everybody so excited about Detroit Become Human. We put a lot of work into building the toys and the diorama and the rough outline of the story of what can be done with it, but it's going to be entirely up to you guys to bring it to life. I mean, how this story plays out is exclusively up to your decisions and your choices playing through. So without an audience, without gamers to play it, I mean, it doesn't exist. So thank you guys. Cool. Do we have any more questions, or should we do a drawing for this next prize?
A couple of things. Alex Back 16 was asking about how long it took to complete the Detroit mocap.
I know that they've been recording mocap and performance capture off and on for over the last, I think, 3 or 4 years in total. They have done over 350 days of performance capture, I believe, which is an insane amount of performance capture. I think it's more than, Avatar was huge, but I don't think they did 360 days of performance capture. I mean, the way the story bends and the branching narrative element of it means they have to record so many different possibilities and outcomes that, it took hundreds of actors and a lot of game designers and, of course, the writers a long time to come up with all these variations. And then, of course, it took many, many days to film it all.
Cool. And Albert Abreu was just asking a little bit about what it was like getting into voiceover work.
What was it like getting into voiceover work? I started off doing a lot of student film projects and stuff. I did a lot of things. Rog and I went to NYU Tisch together, and at school there, a lot of the freshman and sophomore projects are. Is it? Were you in film too? No, you were in the writing project.
I was film and TV.
Yeah. So did you do a DFS project and a sound image project? They do these projects where it's only still frames or only like as in photography still frames and only audio. So a lot of my beginning, what would be now my voiceover experience, came from doing those audio only projects in film school. And then as I graduated, I started doing little commercials and things, and I've done, you know, a handful of TV spots. I think if you guys are watching, there's a Honda TV spot for the Honda Hybrid Accord or something that's some runners running along. I did a VO for that, and I've played a voiceover character in Mafia 3, a couple different characters that are scattered throughout the game, but you know, it slowly grows each time you do a different project, and you know, one thing leads to another, and luckily for me, it led to Detroit. Oh, Simple Gazer, you saw the spot. Cool. Very cool. Right on. So if anybody else wants to chime into the chat, go ahead right now, and we will run the Rogbot algorithm.
Okay.
Can we get it? Can we get a drum roll, please? Drum roll in the chat. Ding! The winner is
Frost Salam 93.
Frost Salam 93. Ding, 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 ding. You are the
Salami?
winner. Frost Salami? How do
Might be
we?
Salami. Yeah.
Ah.
You know, that I think they know who they are.
Nice. You know who you are.
Yeah. Well,
If there's a Frost Salami 95 that shows up and tries to claim your prize, we'll deny them outright. We will send you a whisper after the stream is over to get your address of where we can send that to you. Thank you very much. That's a little token of appreciation from me to you guys for following along on the stream. And we're going to do prize giveaways at every stream because honestly, it's pretty easy to do for me. And I want to just say thank you because sending you a tweet or you know, an email or something just doesn't feel the same as getting something in the mail. So that's for you. Thank you for helping. Thank you for being on board. Cool.
Great.
Should we get back into some Heavy Rain, guys?
Ash, I want you to assign every available man to finding Ethan Mars. I want a man outside his place day and night. Notify all agencies to start looking for him.
Oh man, I'm the suspect in the kidnapping of our own kid now.
Every cop in the city on his ass. So if he moves, we know about it. Yes, Ethan Mars is the origami killer.
Scott Shelby. Alright, should we go over and talk to this guy? Yeah, I think he's our guy.
Nice shot.
Thank you. Please come in, Mr. Shelby. Would you care for a coffee?
Oh, no thanks.
Do you play?
I tried once, but I think the owner of the course is still looking for me.
It's an interesting sport. It requires strength, but also a cool head and absolute precision. Would you care to hit a few balls with me? There's no danger of damaging the greens here.
Okay.
Take off your jacket.
I'll do a little golfing here, Rod. Just a little Sunday afternoon golfing.
golf?
I do not golf. Is anybody in here a pro golfer?
The balls are in that basket.
All right.
The most important thing is to grip the club correctly. When you feel ready, you swing.
Okay. And swing.
Hell, it's only your first ball. You should try to strike it a little harder next time.
Okay.
I'm assuming you didn't invite me here just to play golf, Mr. Kramer.
I hear you've been asking questions about my son.
That's right. I want to know if Gordy is linked to the origami killer case in any way.
Yeah, everybody's golf on. So it's not just on PlayStation, is it? I'm amazed by how many people are so stoked about golfing games. Also, in Far Cry, everybody's just fishing. It's a little better. Maybe.
My son had nothing to do with that sordid case.
Well, then he has nothing to fear from my investigation.
Taekwondo for 14 years.
You have no business investigating my son. I told you, he had nothing to do with it.
With all due respect, Mr. Kramer, it's up to me to decide who I want to investigate.
Yeah, and your son gave us, like, a pretty bold-faced admission of guilt.
I'm an influential man, Mr. Sherman, and I pay very well for loyalty.
Are you trying to buy me?
Let's just say I'm trying to show you where your interest lies. How much do you want to leave my son alone?
Can we be bought right now?
I think you misunderstood me.
I don't think
I
so.
don't play that game.
Don't go near my son, Mr. Sherman. If you do, you'll regret it.
Have a nice day, Mr. Kramer.
You guys think we can cross this Kramer guy off of our suspect list? Or is he linked up into this somehow? The dramatic fishing game. Yeah, Alex, I'm definitely going to be checking out E3 in 2018. That's in Los Angeles, which is, I mean, E3 is about 15 minutes from my house, so if I don't go to E3, I'm missing out. It's actually, Rog was...
Yeah, I'll probably be in E3 as well. It's a fun time.
That's actually how we connected about doing this Twitch stream together. I knew Rog from NYU, and then when I saw him, knew he was going to E3, we started talking about Twitch, and then learned about his company, which is responsible for all these graphics you guys see on screen.
Yeah.
Singular Live. And yeah, he's been kind enough to help me get this all set up.
Yeah, very cool.
What is this about?
Porcelain lizards? They look new. Out of place with the rest of this old beat up stuff.
Let's shake a porcelain lizard a little bit. What is it? Just smashing porcelain lizards on a Sunday. There's another one. Is there anything in this? Yeah, there's something in there. Uh-huh. Key. Creepy key to trial number 3. Oh, I just had a major deja vu moment. I remember this. Rog, you ready for this?
I'm scared.
Guys, we're gonna sit Rog in the hot seat for this one. I think Rog should stay on stream for this.
Oh boy. Thank you for the follow.
Oh, right on. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Yeah, if anybody wants to follow, if you're not following already, just click that little heart on the screen. And of course, you can subscribe for the emotes and stuff too. Some Saw type shit here.
Are you prepared to suffer to save your son? You have 5 minutes to cut off the last section of one of your fingers in front of the camera. If you succeed, you will get your reward.
What do you think of that, Rog? 5 minutes. We gotta cut off the last section of our finger. Should we just turn around and walk out of here? I'm done. I'm not doing this. It's fucked up. No, we can't.
I feel like when it Saw came out, everyone asked themselves if they could do that.
If they could actually do it.
And I think everyone collectively said no.
We have pliers. Oh god, we gotta... Alright, so poll quiz. How you gonna chop off the last segment of your finger if you had to do it? Right now we have pliers.
Brian, this is a family stream.
No, this is not a family stream. If you are watching this with your family, I don't know what to tell you.
Fair.
You got a butcher's knife? Oh man, what are our options? If anybody knows there's something really especially awesome in this stream. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. We gotta wash our hands so that we don't get an infection. Oh man, we have so many options. Okay. Pull yourself together, man. I mean, what is this? A piece of wood? It's not gonna help us cut off our hand or our finger. No, it's a piece of metal. Okay. What else is in this room? They just filled this room with things you can cut your fingers off with? We got a saw. That would be brutal and take a long time. Oh man, what's over here? No. We're not trying to leave.
Everyone thinks you should check the bathroom.
We are gonna stay. 4 minutes left. Check the bathroom? Okay, let's go check the bathroom. Probably the filthiest bathroom ever. What do we got? Behind the mirror?
That seems helpful.
Some kind of disinfectant? Maybe? Alright, what else can we do? I think we're running out of time. 3 minutes. Anybody else got any clues as to what we want to do with this? There's nothing in that sink. Oh, there's a hatchet. All right, guys, chime into the chat. How are we doing this?
A lot of votes for the red hot butcher's knife.
Don't do it at all. We have to do it. We have to save our child. I don't know if this game has not made it abundantly clear, but we had 2 kids, 1 got hit by a car, the other one got stolen by the origami killer, who is now forcing me to do some twisted shit.
Yeah, the votes tends to be the hatchet.
The hatchet?
Yeah.
Wait, why is it showing me the stove with this metal thing? Oh, I got an idea. How do we do the stove? Check this out.
You have 3 minutes left.
I'm not about to bleed out. Alright, good enough. Alright, are we doing this with a hatchet? Is that the consensus in the chat? It's not worth it.
Oh, God.
It's not worth it. Did you see the water was up to his neck?
This is Ghost that says you can just make more kids.
Alright. Pliers or hatchet, or we can look around. This is twisted. I'm gonna go with this hatchet. I feel like it's kind of... If I had to do it, I'd want it to be quick and easy. Quick and easy. Quick and painful.
You have 2 minutes and 30 seconds left.
The shaky controller is shaking really hard right now. Should we do it or try it? Try it? Mime it out?
Try it.
I don't know, like, how are we gonna... L1? Oh god, this is so fucked. Yeah, just the pinky? We're doing it. Should we do it? If I get a group consensus, we have 2 minutes in the chat, and I feel like this is...
Do it. Everyone's saying do it.
We're doing it. Oh man, he's chickening out. I gotta... Ah! Steady my hand. Put your hand back. Oh, I'm tapping to put my hand back on the table. 2 minutes left. We're gonna do this right now? I'm doing it. Just a pinky. It's just a pinky. What are we gonna do? We don't need it. L1. Oh god. Oh, forgive me. Sorry, Ethan. Oh, wait. Alright. Steady up, dude. Steady. Hand on the table, Ethan. Do it for Sean. God, that is so fucked. Oh my god, this voice acting so intense. That's fucked up. Let's cauterize the wound while we're at it. I feel like we have to do this or we're gonna bleed out before we get home.
You gotta go grab this stuff. The alcohol.
The alcohol or this?
I think you start with the alcohol. I don't know, actually.
Oh man. Oh man. Was it worth it? Okay, what does this mean for us, though? What do we get out of this? Just give us our kid back.
Gotta go get something.
Oh man. Some people say it was worth it, some are saying it's definitely not worth it. No, we're one step closer to finding Sean. Alright, 852... Let's get out of here. Whoa. Yeah, Buzz, we're just doing this for the trophy. This is... Wow. And what do we get? Goldfinger trophy, of course. We drove a car on the wrong side of the road. We burned ourselves and crawled over glass.
Perfect. Nobody moves until I give the signal. Is that clear? We nail him as soon as he sets foot outside. Right, Lieutenant. Lucky that patrol spotted his car. What's he doing in here? Beats me. You're the profiler, right? I thought you were supposed to be right inside the killer's head.
Well, that's just it. What I know of Ethan Mars doesn't match the killer's psychological profile.
I know what the jury's gonna choose between your theories and concrete proof.
The first trial was your favorite?
Girl doing there?
Well, I think we have 2 more to go at least.
What do we do, Lieutenant? Want to get her out? No, stand down.
Oh, this is cool. Now this is... I think this is the first time we've had these 2 characters in the same scene together. Acting casual.
The cops don't know me. I could just walk into the building without being noticed. I've got to warn Ethan. The police. They staked out the building where Ethan is.
Alright, so is there another way in here, or do we want to... Maybe we can go down this alleyway.
She's going inside. Maybe she lives there. Oh, just as well. We don't want anyone hanging around if Mars comes out.
Ethan, what happened? The police. They're out there. I think they're here to arrest you. We've got to find another way out.
Shit. What's he up to in there? Wait for a go on my word.
Alright, Ethan. We gotta get out of here, dude.
They're still out there. We've got to find another way.
Anybody got any ideas on how to get out of here? Let's go.
Shit. It's too high.
After all that, Ethan, come on, let's get up, dude. Why don't use these crates?
Ready on my go.
I don't know. Let's
Stay
go,
here,
Ethan.
Jason.
Out of the question. I'm coming with you.
2 men at the door. Hold your position. It's a go.
What's more important, guys? We want to run as Ethan, or are we trying to catch him as Norman?
Come on, let's go this way.
Get out there.
Hey, you don't move. I'll shoot.
Come on.
Are we gonna keep running, or are we gonna... I'm not complying. We gotta go. I don't think Ethan is guilty.
I better leave him and get the hell out of here. I might still manage to escape if I go now.
It's that girl who went in.
No, we gotta
Everybody
go.
downstairs. They're in the alley. Follow them.
What the hell am I doing? Helping a fugitive
Which
escape?
way are we going?
I must be completely out
Going to
of my
the
mind.
subway?
The subway.
Let's go, Ethan.
Don't move.
Oh, fuck. Leave him. Oh, man, wrong turn. Well, if Ethan is guilty, it's probably better they caught him. And if Ethan is not guilty, he should be okay. Damn. Yeah, guys, Rogbot wants to know, what is your favorite movie where the characters are on the run? Does anybody have a... Mine is The Fugitive with Harrison Ford. It's probably the penultimate on-the-run movie.
Debo is saying Shawshank Redemption, 310 to Humor.
Shawshank Redemption with Clancy Brown, who plays Hank.
Escape from Alcatraz.
Norman Jaden FBI.
I'm not here to judge you, Ethan.
16
I'm trying
Watts.
to save the life of your son. We still have time, but it's running out. Help me, Ethan. Tell me what you know.
We'll probably play 1 or 2 more chapters here, guys. How do we play this? What do you think?
Ethan, I'm trying to help you. I just want to understand what happened. But you have to trust me.
Let's talk to him about the victims.
Look at these, Ethan. Look at these. 8 photographs. 8 lives taken. Drowned in the goddamn rain. Recognize this one, huh? That's your son, Ethan. That's Sean. He is still alive. Talk to me, Ethan. Say something.
Santiago, you never seen this scene? Yeah, I think it's because we got him caught. I mean, we're desperate for help here, Ethan.
Ethan, say something, for God's sake!
This is not working.
I kidnapped my son.
What?
But I can't remember what happened. I don't know where he is. The only way to find him is to let me out of here.
We can help get him out of jail,
I'm
you
the only
think?
person who can save him.
I'm skeptical.
You say you can save him, but you don't know where he is. It doesn't make sense, Ethan.
I love my son. I love my son. If you keep me here, Sean is going to die.
Time's running out, Ethan. And frankly,
Hmm.
I don't care why you did it. The only thing I want to know is where you've hidden Sean.
I don't know. I would already have saved him if I knew where he was.
Okay? This is your last chance, Ethan. And this time, I suggest you think carefully before you answer.
Where's your finger?
Is Sean?
Sean.
I told you I don't know.
Whoa. Hey, dude.
Even if he is a killer, that doesn't give you the right to beat him. Whose side are you on, Norman? Are you defending this piece of shit?
Now's the showdown with
Defending
Blake.
the law, and the law says he is innocent until proven guilty. This guy's got no rights. Do you hear me? No rights at all.
No rights? Even killers got rights, man. We gotta intervene, right? Should we intervene?
Blake, what are you doing? This guy's a killer. He's got no fucking rights. He's gonna tell me everything. You fuck! Are you gonna tell me what I want to know, or I'm gonna fucking cripple you?
Should we? Hey, stop it, Blake.
Come on, asshole! I've been waiting for this for a long time. Come on then, pussy. Let's see what you got.
Come at me, bro. Oh shit.
Games, asshole. Come on, let's play a little game. You're out of your mind,
Help me out here, guys. What are we doing?
This is gonna cost you your badge. Better get the hell out of here, Norman, before I give in to the temptation of painting the walls with your fucking brains.
Okay. Whoa. Should we go to see the captain or something? Who are we supposed to... excuse me, there's a violently angry man with a gun.
Blake is trying to beat a confession out of Ethan Mars. You've got to do something.
Which is more important, Norman? Finding little Sean Mars or sparing that lowlife a few bruises?
What?
You can't make omelets without breaking a few eggs.
God damn! Ethan Mars is innocent! We've got to get back to looking for Sean if we're to have any chance of finding him alive!
This case has worn you out, Norman. You need some time off to think it through.
We're not taking the Tripto. I've been warned about this Tripto. This is the drug that helps me calm down out of my fits here. Damn, just trying to do the right thing. Oh man, here we are. Does anybody in here play the piano? Nah, not Norman. This reminds me of Westworld right now. Boy. Remember David Cage telling me something about the animating the hands playing the piano was really tricky for them when they first were doing this PC technology. And now you look at the like Last of Us 2 trailer where she's playing the guitar.
You look
It's amazing how
preoccupied,
far this tech has come.
if you don't mind my saying so. Problems with the investigation?
Blake is convinced that Mars is the killer.
Not you. I thought there was some evidence to that effect.
That's true. But it just doesn't make sense. His psychological profile doesn't fit. Neither does the geolocalization. I can't see this father drowning 8 victims before kidnapping his own kid. Mars is not the origami killer.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I'd stake my life on it.
Then who is?
I haven't the faintest fucking idea.
Maybe you should review the evidence in your possession.
That's just what I was thinking of doing.
Oh, one last thing, sir. You should be careful not to overindulge in you-know-what. It can be dangerous. Very dangerous.
I'm trying to keep a handle on it, but that's difficult. It gets more and more difficult.
It'll end up killing you if you're not careful. That would be most unfortunate, sir.
You guys think he's talking about the Tripto, or is he talking about overusing this Ari glasses thing? Alright, so let's review these clues. I think that could be a good place to take a pause for this stream after we check these out here.
Well. Looks like there's
We'll do one
new.
more,
The video recording from near the park.
one
on the
more
afternoon
drawing for a
Sean Mars
postcard.
disappeared. I doubt there's anything on it, but you never know.
Let's check it out. Geoanalyze. No data. Regular analyze.
A Chevrolet model corresponding to the tire prints passed at 1602 heading for the park, when in the opposite direction at 1637. That could fit the time that Sean Mars disappeared.
Yeah, also, I think we have tracks from a Chevy Malibu, if I'm not mistaken.
Pity we can't see the driver's face.
Yup. 96% match, that's definitely the killer's vehicle. Alright, so I think these are the other clues we had before. We had tire tracks, origami figure, orchid. We haven't, did we geoanalyze this video extract? No, nothing good. Alright, well that adds up. So for anybody that's new to this, we can also change our environment. Check this out. This is one of my favorites. Does anybody have a favorite environment we should throw up real quick to look at these other files? Here we are in space. We've got the mountains, underwater, and in the forest.
We're in 257, so it's the air.
Air and water. Cool, let's go with the water. Whoops. Nice. This is where everybody says hashtag save the fish, just to make sure everybody knows. Get out of here. Alright, what do we got as far as files go? I feel like haven't we already kind of looked at this stuff?
There is always a railroad line adjacent to where the bodies are found. And all the victims disappeared in the fall.
Yeah, Catastrophe, you're right. It's a little insensitive to be underwater, given the circumstances.
The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45. He is intelligent, calm, and determined. An organized type. He has a car. He's probably employed, but his work allows him free time.
Alright, clear this. Let's look at the map. See if we have anything new on the map. Nothing good. So it looks like the only other thing we can do, can we analyze this video anymore? Yeah, I feel like we've looked at all this. Maybe just the car. We gotta maybe geoanalyze the car. Nothing.
The car was stolen.
Reported
Let's
stolen.
see. A certain Jackson Neville was suspected of stealing it, but the charges were dropped. Not enough evidence.
Let's pull up this info on this driver, though. Look at this license that just popped up. I think we geoanalyzed the orchid in the second stream. There's a lot of orchid dealers, nothing specific
Jackson Neville, a.k.a. Mad Jack.
Mad Jack.
Involved in several cases of buying and selling stolen vehicles.
It's a tough
Considered to
name.
be very dangerous. This guy might have provided the killer with a car. It's a pretty slim lead, but it's all I have right now.
So it looks like we're going after Mad Jack. I think that's a good place to pause for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining on the stream.
Yeah.
I can't believe we went from convicting Ethan Mars, or not convicting him, but accusing Ethan Mars and then letting him go again. We've done 3 of the 5 trials. Let's do another raffle real quick to pull off the end of the stream. So if anybody wants to enter in, just to clarify how that works, you can type into the chat. And if you say anything at all, we're keeping track of everyone's name who shows up in the chat. Hey, thank you for the cheer. Hey, that's a cool icon. How do we? That's a.
That was probably default.
It's a stock default thing. It's cool.
We should fix that. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you for the cheer. We are going to do one more drawing. The way it works is that Rog has been copy pasting names out of the chat, and so then he can do a random draw of the names in the chat, and if you're a subscriber, your name is entered in twice. Anybody that wants to subscribe, we have some emotes. You can use Amazon Prime if you have an Amazon Prime account and get a free subscription to anything on Twitch, so you can go ahead and click the link in the channel. If you guys want to watch any of the past videos, because there's some more clues that are up there in Norman Jaden's Ari world, You can check out the previous streams where we've looked into those clues a little bit further. There's stream 1 and stream 2 are up on the channel. Yeah, Colorful Mess, thank you for using those deviant emojis. What do you guys think of those? I think they're pretty cool. I built them myself. They're so tall, they're so tiny, but I know that after we get to 10 subscribers that we unlock more and more emotes, so we can have more slots for emotes. And yeah, if anybody has any quick questions, feel free to throw them into the stream right now. But if not, we'll do the drawing, and we'll see you guys next Sunday. The next stream is going to be same time, same place. Sunday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's whatever time you logged in today to begin the chat, to begin the stream. And I ruined the magic algorithm by explaining it. Yeah, it's not that super magical of an algorithm. It's kind of like the most basic technology you could do, but it's the most fair way we could come up with, just randomizing it. So anybody that wants to throw their name into the hat, type some random word into the chat right now, and we will get a drum roll, please. If we have any drummers, let's have it. Rod. And the winner is ding.
Santiago Licks.
Santiago Licks, congratulations. You are the winner of the 3rd postcard. We'll send you a whisper and ask for your address so that you can let us know where to send this to you. But I just want to send out a little IRL thank you to you guys for joining the stream. If you want to hang out throughout the week, please feel free to hit me up on Twitter or Instagram at Bryan Dechart. I have a Facebook page too you can check out. And we'll be back next week for some more Heavy Rain. We have 2 more streams. We have next for Heavy Rain. We have the 29th, which is April next Sunday, and then May 6th. And I believe on May 6th we will have worked through all of the chapters in Heavy Rain. So stay tuned for that grand finale as we catch the Origami Killer. Thank you guys so much for being in the chat today with us. It's a lot of fun to have you here. So giveaways every live? Yeah, why not? You know, I feel like that's cool. I mean, there's plenty of people, so every time you come back, you'll be re-entered to win. So every stream we'll do 2 or 3 of these postcards, and then hopefully, once Detroit Become Human comes out, we can get some cool swag from Quantic Dream and Sony.
You know, after Brian and I completely skim off the top. No kidding.
Yeah. After we take all the good stuff. No,
Yeah, exactly.
No. We'll have some cool things on the stream. I have a AP 700 T-shirt from Tokyo Game Show that I really want to use as a raffle prize. I think when Detroit Become Human comes out, because it's a really cool T-shirt. If any of you guys have any conventions that you love besides Tokyo Game Show, Gamescom, I saw E3 was mentioned in the chat, but you know, if you guys have any conventions that you think I should check out and look at trying to come, I would love to come meet some of you guys. So just let me know in the chat, and I'll do my best to travel and see some of you guys. So we'll see you next time. Sunday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thank you so much for joining us, and have a lovely week. Enjoy your Sunday.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Right on.